Hey family, today we're going to talk about a possible revelation I got on the phrase, I am. Stick around. Before we get started, do me a favor right quick. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, or hit the notifications bell so you can be notified every time we place a new video. Now let's get into it. My boy Larry and I, we were talking, and he mentioned this to me, and it rocked my world. It just stood out and jumped out to me, and we had a good conversation about it. And I plan to he's starting his own YouTube channel, so we're going to discuss this I am situation in great more detail, do a lot more research on it, all the different names and titles of God, and we'll do a video about that when he gets his YouTube channel together. But I want to mention this right now and give you guys something to use your common sense Christianity to try to figure out and pray about it for yourselves. Is it possible that God was trying to tell us something when he told us his name? We call him God, the Creator, Jehovah, Yeshua, etc. But those are simply titles. When asked what his name was, he said, I am. Do me a favor. Call God by his name right now. Did you see what just happened? Did you feel that? Scripture says that he became flesh and dwelt among us. But the literal translation says he dwelt in us. If God lives in us, what must we be to be capable of housing the Creator of the universe? If God is our Father, what does that make us? If God's name is I am, then what are we saying every time we call on God? Every time we call his name, what are we saying? If you're still confused, try it again. Call him by his name. Is it possible that God created the heavens and the earth and rested, as it says in Scripture? Meaning God is done. He created and did everything he's going to do. Did God want us to understand something about ourselves every time we call his name? In Scripture, it says God told us to take dominion. It says he's given us keys to the kingdom. Is it possible that we are now the kings in the kingdom? Maybe we are the creators. Maybe we create the world around us. Maybe we are responsible for what happens in this world. Maybe we're responsible for everything that happens on the earth and in our lives. Maybe we've been placing the blame on God and the devil for everything that happens in this world, in our lives. Honestly, we've been creating this all along. If God is a creator, what does that make us? Maybe the truth is that our lives are a culmination of our beliefs, our fears, our insecurities, our thoughts, our words. Everything that we are right now, good or bad, that we've manifested that. Is that possible? And if we don't like the way our life is or even our world is it possible that all we have to do is simply change our beliefs, our thoughts, our words, our feelings about it? That we can actually create a different world, a better world? Let that marinate. So many scriptures that confirm that we have control over our lives. Scriptures that say, be it unto you according to your faith. Speak those things that be not as though they were. You shall have what you say, etc., etc. We live our lives, little kids, on God to open doors for us, to tell us who to marry, what job to take, etc., etc. The scripture that says that the children of the world are wiser than the children of light. Is it possibly because the children of the world go out and take dominion, go out and knock the doors down, and open whatever doors are shut for them? Us, the children of light, got a tendency to wait around and just snivel and pray all day hoping that God would do it for us. We wait on God to do everything for us, like little children with a horrible codependent dad and we never grow up. We call ourselves Christians and we saved and we've been reading the Bible 20, 30, 40, 50, 70 years and still sitting up there, God, give me this, God, help me here, God, do this and that for me. Maybe God gave us the keys to the kingdom like scripture says, and he's waiting on us to open it. There's another scripture that says that all of creation waits for the manifestations of the sons of God. It's waiting on us to step into our position of dominion and dominance in the earth. Maybe it's time for us to grow up and walk in our inheritance. He gave us the keys to the kingdom. Maybe we should use those keys to open the doors for ourselves instead of waiting for God to open up doors for us. Think about it. Let it marinate. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell so you know every time we place a new video. Is it possible that God is more loving, kind, and compassionate than we previously imagined? Thanks for watching us, Crazy Christians. Until next time, be blessed.